Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Katania Alvin speaking. I'm bringing Dr. John Coleman up again, which is somebody that I've covered before, a brilliant man. And the title of this video is The 21 Goals of the Illuminati and the Committee 300. This at the top, I'm just going to bring this up before I start to. So we'll just do, it's in a wonderful website called Educate Yourself. The freedom of knowledge, the power of thought. Okay, so to establish the one world government, new world order, in a unified church and monetary system under their direction, the one world government began to set up the church in 1920s and 30s, for they realized the need for a religious belief inherent in mankind, because must have an outlet, and therefore set up a church body to channel that belief in the direction they desired. 2. To bring about the utter destruction of all national identity and national pride, which was a primary consideration if the concept of the one world government was to work. Now, what I want to say here is look what was done in Europe, the European Union, and how those countries that have belonged to the European Union have basically, through that banking and corporation people from the banking and corporation, knew exactly what they had to do and did it very successfully. If anyone can remember the terrible situation in Greece when the banks crashed, and various other countries as well, the intention is to destroy the wealth of those countries. And it was also very interesting that it was the British Prime Minister, Edward Heath, who became Sir Edward Heath, which makes it even worse, actually took us in the 1970s, I believe it was 1973, into the European Union. And he himself was a paedophile, and it is very interesting also, as per the previous video, that nothing was done regarding the investigation that was collected by various people in, I believe, in the police force, that they did collect evidence, but nothing was done about it. Again, the children were abandoned. So going on here, so 3, to engineer and bring about the destruction of religion, and especially the Christian religion, with the one exception, their own creation, as mentioned above. 4, to establish the ability to control of each and every person through means of mind control. What are the chemtrails? That's about mind control as well. So, and when Zbigniew Brzezinski called the technotronics, which would create human-like robots and a system of terror, which would make Felix Dzerzhinsky's Red Terror look like a child's play. Okay, 5, to bring about the end of all industrialization and to end the production of nuclear-generated electric power in what they called the post-industrial zero-growth society. Carry on and read that. Oh, maybe I should. Excepted are the computer and the service industries. U.S. industries that remain will be exported to countries such as Mexico, where abundant slave labor is available. As we saw in 1993, this has become a fact through the passage of the North American Free Trade Agreement known as NAFTA. Unemployment in the U.S. in the wake of the industrial destruction will either become opium, heroin, and or cocaine addicts, or become statistics in the elimination of the excess population process we know today as Global 2000. Now, dear President Trump, fantastic what he's turned around here. 6. To encourage and evidently legalize the use of drugs and make pornography an art form which will be widely accepted and eventually become quite commonplace. So we see with these, it goes on, and I will do more about this. So we see what their intentions are. I'll just read 7. To bring about depopulation of large cities, according to the trial run carried out by the Pol Pot regime in Cambodia. It is interesting to note that Pol Pot's genocidal plans were drawn up in the US by one of the Club of Rome research foundations and overseen by Thomas Enders, a high-ranking State Department official. It is also interesting that the committee is currently seeking to reinstate the Pol Pot butchers in Cambodia. I will put this link in the description box. It takes some reading. Now let's listen to Dr. John Coleman.
I just want to give you a brief introduction to Dr. Coleman. I've been studying this for a long time and seeing what's happened to our country. And, you know, it's kind of sad in this country that you have to come to a meeting on Saturday morning to get the truth. You can't turn on the television because you sure don't get the truth there. So we sure appreciate everybody coming out. But in order to do that, I ran across Dr. Coleman's work. And when you study this and look for the truth, and it's a pleasure to find somebody like Dr. Coleman that'll bring you to a new level of what the real truth, who's really behind what's going on in this country. None of this is an accident. This is orchestrated. This has been planned and plotted and is moving right along. And if the people, the only thing that you can do is be informed and learn what's going on, who's really behind it. And nobody does that better than Dr. Coleman. He's an author of 3 books. He has a table back here. I recommend that you look through his material. It'll bring you to a new level of information as to what's going on in the country as well as the world. And this is the only country left that stands between the country as we know it, or the world as we know it, and the New World Order, which will drastically change everybody's lives.
And remember, that New World Order was intended to be a New World satanic order, because the people involved in this, as we've become very clearly aware, are Satanists. So it's literally good versus evil.
Dr. Coleman will tell you. But the big difference between Dr. Coleman and some of the other speakers is he's been in most of the places that we're talking about. He's been in Lebanon, Brazil, France, Italy, Spain, England, South Africa, and all over the U.S. And he did this, you know, in his work. He has first-hand experience with most of the things that are going on here. He studied 5 years in the British Museum in London, also in the Cain Museum in Egypt, where he did research on the Black Plague. And you know, if you study his work or read his work on AIDS, I think it'll shock most of you. In his investigation, you know, through the congressional records, and the congressional records is where most information is in this country. And he would feel very comfortable, you know, debating the Supreme Court justice on the Constitution at any time. Because our Constitution is basically being walked all over at this time. But at this time, I'd like to bring on Dr. Coleman, and let's give a big hand to him, and we appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that great welcome. It's indeed a great pleasure for me to be among you here this morning. looking at all these big fellows around the place, I feel a little small in stature, but I would remind you what Wellington told the German General Blücher at Waterloo when he rode up to inspect Wellington's troops. He saw the Scots and the Irish guards on the hillside. He rode through them and he turned to Wellington. He said, "They're rather small, aren't they?" And Wellington said, "Yes, but they don't run away." Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you a message of hope, not fear. A message that I hope will galvanize us all into much needed action. The problem is quite simple. Anarchy and chaos prevails in Washington, D.C. because the federal government has seized powers to which it is not entitled to and is passing masses of laws that are 100% unconstitutional.
I'm going to stop it there because with Trump now, with President Trump in the United States of America, which is very soon will be back restored to its republic. Some say that it never has been a republic. But do watch Dr. John Coleman. There's a wonderful video of him. God bless everyone. I hope you've had your eyes open to all this. It's so important to know what's going on, and we only know a tiny fraction of really what's going on. But at least when we can bring it up out of the depths of the darkness into the light, we can literally shine the light on it. God bless. This is Katani Alvin from the UK in London saying bye-bye.
And when you get men setting themselves up as greater than the Constitution of the United States, you get anarchy and eventually tyranny.